They name themselves Democrat, but they don't even support democracy. If they really support democracy, they will let everyone knows there's an election on February 15. Okay, so we know who they are, and also, do we know who is Mike Fong? All we know in District 49, we have 56% of Asian voter. So he lost in District 51. Then now, because he has Asian name, he has Asian face, and he come here and he think he can fool the Asians. But we know his agenda. His agenda is not for District 49. His agenda is for progressive Democrats. What's progressive Democrat? It's just like socialism. If we want socialism, we stay in China. We don't have to come here. We come here because we want an American dream. We want our children to have a better education, safe community, and especially the most important, personal freedom. This is what Burton Brink will help us to fight. We know it's hard because, like Mike Fong, he already has advertisement. He has advertisement into the household, like the flyer. He has brochure sending all the houses in this community and in the District 49. But Burton Brink is average American retired sergeant, so he using his own money. So we need a lot of volunteer. I'm volunteer. I don't get paid. I just before I go to work, I stop by here and try to do a video and try to let more people know about him. Democrat, they pour a lot of money into Mike Fong, so that's why Mike Fong has all the advertisement. You will see his advertisement everywhere, social media, or even they have flyers sent to the house and tell people to vote for him. But not much people know about Burton Brink. He been in this community for 40 years. He has go against child before, because this community is a majority, like 56% Chinese or Asian. So it's kind of hard for him to really voice out, to let the people know he is for Chinese. What is Chinese value? Chinese value is respect and freedom, and the future education, and the education for our future generation. That's Chinese. Very simple. Many started as an employee, eventually become a boss, self-employed, entrepreneur. This is Chinese mentality. Every Chinese want work so hard, so one day they can own a house, own a business. That's what we are. We try to own a business. We try to work hard and get a dream come true. But Democrats, all they care is trying to hurt the business. They don't want any business to survive, especially for the small business. Whatever they do, they won't even do a dent to those big corporations. They are only hurting the small business. Like in July 1st in Los Angeles, the minimum wage will go up to like $16 per hour. How many business can afford? How many small business can afford hire more people with that high of salary? So this is ridiculous. This is really ridiculous. It's hurting many small business. It's harder for a restaurant owner. So what they do is they have to increase the price. Who is going to pay for the difference? Consumers. And so the inflation is coming again, and other inflation is coming again. Everything's already become so expensive. We need more people like Burton Brink. Go to Sacramento, make laws, make voice for a small business owner. For small business owner, for Chinese, immigrant Chinese who want our future generation to success, okay, and on this Saturday, February 5th, 1 to 3 p.m., we are going to have a rally for Burton Brink, and in Temple City, at the corner of Las Tunas and Rosemead Boulevard. So in Temple City, Las Tunas and Rosemead Boulevard on Saturday, February 5th at 1 to 3 p.m. If you have time, please come join us. And we will also have booth for signing petition for Recall George Cascan. And also we have booth for petition signing for post-school choice. So also if you can come down so you can learn more about the post-school choice and also a Recall Cascan petition, both petition. And I'm going to explain a little bit about what is the school choice, they call Education Freedom Act. This is initiate ballot, so it's not a law yet. It's a ballot on November, so people can vote for. So if we have enough petition, so we can have this ballot on November. Let the Californian decide if they want to have school choice. This is what a real democracy is supposed to be. Not just like the Democrats. They push SB 57. I think it's SB 58. SB 57. They push SB 57. So the drug addict can have a place to take drugs. See? That didn't go through the voters. They supposed to represent us. The lawmaker in Sacramento, they're supposed to represent us. They're supposed to listen to us. They're supposed to know what do we want. The voter, not the illegal voter, not the illegal immigrant, not the criminal. The law-abiding citizen. They should listen to us. Okay. The Education Freedom Act will, if we have 624,000 signature, then we can have this by April 11. By April 11, if we can have 624,000 signature. You see, because we need verification, make sure every signature is qualified because they try to disqualify a lot of signature. So for the safe side, if we can have 1 million signature, that will be safe. We can recall Newsom over 1 million signature. I'm pretty sure we can have over 1 million signature, verified signature, to have a post-school choice on a ballot, in our ballot on November. Okay, so let me explain about this initiative. Michael Anderson is the one who helped initiated this bill. He was a voice of choice. He hosts his own podcast and called the Voice of Choice. So we know his stand. And he's a veteran of United States Marine Corps and graduated at the University of South California, USC. So he graduated USC Law School. Wow. Okay. So Michael Anderson knows what he's doing. And also Brian Hawkins. Brian Hawkins is a pastor, and African American pastor. So okay, this law is not just for white people. It's for our future generation. Period. So if fake news, if the left or the Democrats, they are trying to twist about this bill and about using the race card, they can save it. Because it's not. Because we have a pastor, African American pastor, who also helped initiate this bill. And also Marc Ang is the president of the Chinese American citizen. So another non-white American, okay? So president of Chinese American Citizen Allies of Orange County. Oh, so he's in Orange County. So Marc Ang and Brian Hawkins, a so-called minority, right? So on this bill, if we can put this, if we have enough petition and put this into a ballot for us to vote, that would be nice. That would be nice. So also, as we go further, we learn more. It's not a law yet. It's a ballot. So people don't get confused. Oh, is they going to make it a law? No, it's a ballot. We need What's wrong? Nothing wrong. If we can have a balance, so let the Californian vote for it. That would be great. Let the Californian decide what we want. Okay, that would be good. Let the legal, law-abiding citizen to decide what we want in our community. The fake news is not going to do that. The fake news only have agenda for the progressive Democrats or Democrats, and so we need your help on February 5th, on this Saturday, February 5th, which is tomorrow already. So time go by so fast. Which is tomorrow. Tomorrow in Temple City from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. Please share. Please let people know about this event. Know about this rally. Hopefully, we need more people to join us because we have enough signs. We have enough to let people know this is an election, and people need change. In the California, we don't want any more crime. Earlier, there's a lady telling me, how the heck we have people who can go into the store and take about $900 of merchandise and without prosecuted. This is why we need to recall George Kasgan. George Kasgan is not for the victim. George Kasgan is for the criminal, just like the Democrat. They are not helping to help. It's not helping to get the people to become better person. They are crushing the humanity. They are crushing the humanity. So Democrat is not helping. Democrat will destroy our community. We need Burton Brink. At least one more voice in Sacramento. One voice at a time. We have a lot more conservative coming out in different districts. So all our conservative who love this country, patriot who love this country. It doesn't matter you're first generation immigrant, second generation immigrant. As long as you love this country, you love your district, you love your community, you want your future, your kids, your grandkids to have a better environment, to success, to pursue what they want to be in their future. It's their own life. They have their own choice. So better environment, so they can do whatever they want. So this is what we need. So let me tell you, what is this act generally about? It's about giving out each kid $14,000 voucher, which is what the voucher can be used to we can use to pay for private school tuition, so you won't stuck with your district, unified school district where you live. And also you can have a school choice. So you can have a school choice, choose whichever school you want to go to. And that voucher will help pay for the difference. There's $14,000 a year just for education. So each kid will have that. And also if like they don't want to use it, or they have leftover in their money, they can accumulate that money into college tuition. So in college, they will have at least some allowance. They have some money, or that should, I don't think that would be good for allowance. That probably a credit to tuition too. But it will be a big help because college tuition is not cheap. And if the kid, they can have better education. If the kid can have better education, and we will before high school, we won't have to worry. We won't have to worry about their college education, because they already have a good foundation. They already set to basically they already set to their direction, or not the direction. It's like at least they set some fundamental, and so they can easily success in college. So this is what the Educational Freedom Act is about. $14,000 voucher, education voucher payment of into education saving account. So the kid can choose go to a private school. The parents can let them go to private school or any school they want to. Okay. Oh, okay. Now, opposition voice. Who disagree this pro-school choice? Obvious. I don't know why it's obvious. It actually is not supposed to be obvious. It's Public School Teacher Union and California Teacher Association. Why the teacher are against this? I don't think the teacher are getting a complete information, a complete picture of this bill, of this ballot, or this initiative. Okay, let me explain. Let me explain why the teacher shouldn't against this post-school choice. See, if become law, we will have more school. What does that mean for more school? We will have more private. Probably, I guess we will have more private school. What does that mean for the teacher? You will have more job opportunity. You can find a school that suits your teaching style. You don't have stuck with Common Core or whatever the government curriculum. Because who knows the kid better than the teacher? Of course, the parents know better than the teacher. But regarding the academic, the teacher knows what the kid can success in the college or in the future or in future education. The teacher knows. Of course, there's a good teacher, there's a bad teacher, and some bad teacher they just go there for money, not care about the kids. But so far I know a lot of teachers for my kids, they care about the kids. They love the kid. They love their students. They want the students to success. They are doing whatever they can. Even a lot of curriculum is not their fault. It's what the government pushed them. It's what the government making them to teach that way. What's they call Common Core curriculum. So it's not the teacher's fault. As a parents, I won't blame the teacher. All I can say is the system. The blue state system messing up our kids. They set up a curriculum that is not helping our kids. Okay, so for post-school choice, this way, not only the student can have a choice to the school, but also for the teacher, they can choose, because there will be more option, the more school open, more private school. Probably, I think probably more private school will be open, so you can have more option to go teach where you want to teach. You won't stuck in this public school system. I know a lot of teachers is upset on the school system there, but they have no choice. It's their job. They need to get paid. So that's not their fault. So for this teacher also, so the teacher union, because teacher union work for Democrat agenda. All those union, they have agenda, the agenda for the Democrats. So they're probably going to tell the lies to the teacher. So hopefully my video, Burton Brink, will also elaborate more. Hopefully also the post-school choice, Marc Ang, Michael Alexander, or Pastor Pastor Hawkins can help explain more about the post-school choice. Explain about Educational Freedom Act. They help not only the parents, not only the kid, also helping the teacher. The teacher won't stuck. Teacher will have more option. So this is it. It's about Burton Brink, about we call guest Gaskan, about the post-school choice. Tomorrow, February 5th, Saturday, in Temple City from 1 to 3 p.m. Please join us. Help us change our education. Help us change our community, so we will have a safer community. Help us change our personal freedom. And one more thing about fake news. In America, we have separation of power in our government. Somehow, somewhere, I don't remember in the history, journalism has become our fourth power to check and balance our government. Unfortunately, our fake news, our mainstream media is working for a party, working for Democrat parties. Not Democrat parties. Working for Democrat parties. It's not telling the truth. It's not helping us to know the fact. Even fact checks is fake check. It's fake. It's not real. So we cannot rely on them. Luckily, we have more social media platform for us, but it's still small. It's more one-sided too, which eliminate our open mind, eliminated our view for a different perspective, because one side, Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube, they only allow stuff that is for Democrat or not hurting Democrat. Joe Biden is making so much lies. We all know that. But Twitter still allow him to tweet. Back then, during 45th President Donald Trump, fake check, fake news, they're all making up stories, twisting what Trump was saying and spreading out. And whoever tried to tell the truth in Twitter, try to defend Trump, they block. They suspend their account. See? So this is the reality in America right now. So we need to change that. We need to tell the fake news or whoever sponsored the fake news, no. In order to help our country, in order to help our future generation, we got to stop those bias report. We need to see after college education, after all the regular education, besides our regular reading, like from library or from Amazon, buy the books or whatever, a lot of information we get is from the news. We get education through the mainstream news media. So that's really sad, and we need to change that. We need to make sure our mainstream media is doing what they're supposed to do. They are not mouthpiece for the government. They are not mouthpiece for the party, for a specific party. They are supposed to telling the fact. Just tell the fact. Okay, like Washington D.C. has 17,000 doctors, scientists protesting about this vaccine mandate, and they are telling people they are against vaccine mandate. They are more people than CDC. There are more people than NIH. So more scientists. So they are telling people. They are telling people what should we do? What do we need to know about this vaccine? But do you hear NBC, CNN, ABC, all those channels reporting it? I don't. So they avoid a lot of news. See, they may report the protests. They may report about the rally, about the certain speech. But this is a very important speech. It's 17,000 doctors, scientists telling people about this vaccine. No news. No news of talking about it. No news report. No news. We only can share. Like mine is being suspended. My social media has been suspended and many times, and my that way it will slow down my viewer. Slow down allowing me to accumulate the viewer for my channel. So hey, that's what they're doing, and we need to stand together. The conservative, we need to help each other share in the mainstream social media. Back then, a lot of people step out because they're sick of Facebook, sick of Twitter, sick of YouTube being suspending their account. They are tired, they're sick, they don't want that. But in fact, a lot of people, they are in the middle. They not really care about a lot of stuff, but they are still in YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook. They are the one we need to stick around to help them to know the truth. We need them to see. They may not agree with us at the beginning. They may not see the picture that we see because we read different articles and from different perspectives. We have Gather, we have Rumble, we have Miwi. See, those people, they probably stick with Facebook or stick with YouTube or just stick with Twitter. All the information they get is from Twitter, from Facebook, or from YouTube. And they are the one who suspend, they ban any opinions that doesn't fit the Democrat or progressive Democrat agenda. So please help us share. Asia Sky Media is a Hong Konger American patriot